Hey, listen, guys, I want to give you a couple tips that just saved my life as an amateur. I was training for my first marathon. I hadn't ran in 43 years. My legs were stiff. I was way overweight. And I want to talk to you about just briefly about intervals. Yeah, that's walking and running. And I walked for several months, just to strengthen the ligaments and tendons and muscles in my feet, my ankles, my calves, my knees, my hips. Just don't go out and do 10 miles, you might injure yourself. So I got, I had a trainer. My doc was my trainer, and she's, I couldn't run. I mean, I was pounding the pavement. I'd been an athlete 45 years earlier, but I lost all my flexibility and mobility. So what I did was, she said, go out and walk 5 minutes and then just run for 5 seconds, and it's called an interval. And Jeff Galloway, the storied Olympian runner in the 70s, came out with his Jeff Galloway method of a walk run. And so that people can get out, amateur athletes, and go longer distances and not be so sore the next day and be able to recover. And so when you're running, you do intervals of running and walking. So of course, running uses one set of muscles, right? Like when you're running, and then walking uses a different set of muscles. So it gives your body time to recover from the run portion of your session. So I started out 5-second run, 5-minute walk. And then I did a 10-second run, 4-minute walk, and then I got up to 30-second runs and, 3 or 4-minute walks. And eventually I got up to a 2-minute run, 2-minute walk. And that's the interval that I did for my marathons. And so I'll tell you what, and then at the end of my second marathon, my heart rate was extremely high. So I cut it down to 15-second walk, 15-second run, which gave my body more time to recover. So you can adjust your intervals in your training, but it gives your body a chance to use all the muscles. So when you're walking, you're swinging your arms, right? And you're using calf muscles and pushing off from your rear toe when you walk. In the same way with your run,